Go ahead.
In Greenfield, Iowa, the third annual Montcalm County Pastors Appreciation Lunch has been canceled. The lunch was supposed to be held at Montcalm Community College's Greenville campus. The complaint was filed by Mitch Call, a Muskegon County resident and co-founder of the Michigan Association of Civil Rights Activists, claiming the lunch would violate the constitutional separation of church and state. He also filed a Freedom of Information request with the college for materials pertaining to the lunch. Montcalm Community College President Bob Ferrantino said the event was in no way an endorsement of Christianity, saying, quote, "It was more intended to provide professional development and fellowship for pastors in the community who don't often get together," unquote.
Well, yeah, we get the county paying for lunches for for pastors. I mean,
Well, have you been to Iowa? That's probably the only thing they had going on this year.
Michigan.
Oh, I thought.
no, was it Michigan?
I thought
No, it was Iowa.
Greenville, Iowa.
Oh, I thought you said Muskegon, Michigan.
I'm still monkeying with levels here. Everybody went way off the
I don't
board.
know. But I've been to Iowa.
Muskegon County in Iowa.
There you go.
You know, my first thought was they probably don't. They probably don't have anything else to do. And there's not any other religious minorities who care that there's not a lunch. But how is the county in the business of appreciating pastors? I mean,
They don't have an imam appreciation day.
They should probably have a culture appreciation day in a hick town like that. I mean, really, what are we talking about here? That's stupid.
Do we really know it's a hick town? I just assume so.
It's in Iowa. The biggest town in Iowa is a hick town. I love Iowa. It's nice, but Des Moines is as hick as it gets. Let's face it. But I mean, that's nice. I bet you they're all nice people, deserving of appreciation from the people that they serve in the community. But that's for the people to pay for, not for the people who use them, not for the county part of their taxes. Let's throw a lunch for the pastors.
The Kalamazoo, Michigan chapter of the Atheists Alliance of America is helping the homeless in need. They recently set up a resource tent in Bronson Park where they served over 300 hot dogs, water, and snacks, and distributed toiletries. Donations, especially of hats, gloves, boots, blankets, and coats, are being accepted. For more information and to contact this organization, visit the Atheists Alliance Helping the Homeless Kalamazoo Facebook page.
I'm glad to see those guys doing something.
Yeah, it's too bad they don't believe in God, though. That's the only way you can truly do good.
Does it say, like, do they have their own structure? Are they? This is the issue with most of these, most of these atheist events. They don't have their own church to do it in. They don't have their own. Andy Laurie was talking about, we need our own. Well, I'm like, pay for one. How are we going to get that stuff? So, like, where are they doing it? Or it's just kind of they don't need a space? Doesn't really say.
I'm sorry?
Does it have a space like that they're doing it at? Or
No, I think they're just
it's just like a thing
placing
online.
tents
Everything's
in parks.
online now.
They don't have a building.
But Atheist Alliance, famously, that's the AAA thing that lost like 10 leaders and what's her face and the whole Gura, right? Mm-hmm. And then Aaron Ra was the president. Is he still the president? Does anyone even know?
I don't know.
Well, I guess they're still around and they're still doing something. So, bully for them.
In Turkey, media outlets are falsely claiming that the Atheism Association of Turkey has dissolved because of being targeted by pro-government media, which made claims that the group demanded an atheist graveyard be built. The organization was founded in 2014, and the head of Atheism Association of Turkey stated that membership in the organization has experienced some decline in the past 2 years due to economic problems, but that there are still residents who want the organization to continue its activities. Members of the organization are meeting later this month to determine the group's fate.
An atheist graveyard. Has anyone heard of that?
No, not specifically.
Isn't Turkey kind of like a multicultural country anyway?
Hasn't it been since the dawn of time?
Yeah,
it's a crossroads of the world there.
They must
The
not
Ottoman
recognize
Empire.
atheism as a culture then.
Well, it's somebody there does and is fighting for an atheist graveyard. It just interests me that any atheist organization would be interested in a separatist graveyard.
Well, are you not allowed to be put into a graveyard if you're an atheist? Like, if you don't believe in anything, are you not allowed to be buried on the grounds?
Well, if
Is
it was a
that the
private
reason?
church graveyard, I guess that would be their right.
Because
I
that's
guess,
the only,
but
yeah.
I think that it sounds to me like the government, the pro-government media is just kind of trying to harass these people and get them, discounted as atheists. That's all it looks like to me. They're trying to, to block what this atheist organization is trying to do. And the Atheism Association of Turkey is losing members. So, people are probably getting harassed, like always, for even in a country like
or
that.
they are dying and they have no place to go.
Yeah. The dead atheist jokes, right?
It wasn't very funny.
In conference news, FFRF will be holding their annual convention from November 2nd through 4th in San Francisco, California. Confirmed speakers include Cecil Richards, president of Planned Parenthood Federation of America, prolific author Salman Rushdie, and actor John Delancey. More information about this convention and how to register can be located at ffrf.org/outreach/convention.
It should be well attended in San Francisco, right?
And John Delancey was a nice guy, right?
Our old buddy John Delancey.
Yeah.
Popping up, making the rounds at atheist conventions.
Well, just based on general populace, they'll have a lot more attendees there than we have around here.
I think it's a softball, them choosing that town for it. They were discussing where they should have future ones. And, I'm thinking places like, Providence, Rhode Island, and Birmingham, Alabama, and but San Francisco's kind of like, well, we want to make sure we make our money. We're going to go preach to the choir a little bit. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of religious folk there.
Do you get to attend as president of our chapter?
I do indeed.
All right. Bring back some souvenirs.
I shall. And somebody's at the door. We have the whole living room set going on today. Dogs, kids, hamsters, videographers, children sleeping over. The underground is packed tonight.
Vagrants who wandered in.
Vagrants are wandering in. Now the doorbell's ringing. It's probably the police. Read that first one again if we can get some quiet. You messed up like a couple of words on that one.
Okay.
Right? I think we got enough.
Okay.
I think the